Hey guys, Scott here from TOONDISE, and I'm here to talk to you today about something that just happened last night, Tuesday, January 16th, 2018. Not the best start to the new year, and it's something that actually infuriated me. Not just me, but a lot of people all across YouTube. And you guys have known me for over 5 years now. I'm not the type of person who will go out of his way to post a bunch of rant videos, start up flame wars, get on some kind of negativity train, criticizing every single thing that I can. The one exception of which, of course, was Paper Mario Color Splash, and that was well warranted. However, last night, what Google did really ticked me off, for lack of a better phrase. So, this is what happened. Last night, Google, which owns YouTube, as you may know, sent out emails to every channel owner under the 1,000 subscriber threshold. And I'm going to put up this email on the screen right now so you guys can see it. But essentially it says, unless you get over 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watched content time by February 20th, your channel will be demonetized and you will no longer be able to earn any money at all from any of your videos. This really got me angry. Not the least of which, the fact that they are demonetizing the content, but from a loyalty perspective, this is probably one of the worst things that companies can do to employees, or in this case, creators, such as myself. Now, we here at TOONDISE, we've been around for over 5 years now. Unfortunately, throughout that entire time, I've actually seen how YouTube has gotten worse, progressively worse, every year that came after 2012, since we started TOONDISE. So, just to do a bit of a recap here, it all began with YouTube issuing copyright strikes whenever you uploaded video game content. So, if you were doing a Let's Play, or a walkthrough, or playthrough of a particular game, just having the graphical images of that game, or the music or the sounds playing, that would instantly hit you as a copyright strike, and then 3 strikes, and your account was immediately shut down. After that, YouTube revised its policy, basically eliminating the 3 strikes and you're out guideline, but still hitting you for copyright infringement notices, and obviously when one of your videos was hit with a copyright notice, not only were you not able to monetize it and make money off of the ads on that video, but on top of that, it would also affect the search ranking for it, so all of a sudden, it was harder for people, non-subscribers, to actually find your video, to find your content. After that, we ran into the issues of YouTube demonetizing videos for no reason, even if they didn't have any offensive content whatsoever. Then it got even worse, with YouTube cracking down on copyright issues, especially in the gaming community. A few months ago, to add insult to injury, if you can imagine, it actually got even worse than that, and YouTube actually started blocking certain gaming videos from being displayed to anyone just based off of the footage in that video itself. So, as an example of that, one of the previous Game View episodes that I was working on was Roxy. There was a scene in that video where Roxy was fighting a wild Pokemon. He activated his Z move, Of course, that's where you see the animation of the trainer making the Z pose, and then the Pokemon using the attack. And when I originally uploaded it, not only was it demonetized because it showcased content from a main series Pokemon game, but YouTube actually took it a step further and told me I could not make the video public because of that scene. So YouTube and TPCI, the Pokemon Company International, actually targeted that Z move animation scene specifically, where the trainer is touching the Z ring and making the pose, and if I had left that scene in the video, no one would have been able to watch it. I would not have been able to make it public at all. You guys would not have been able to see the episode, period, even though it was only a 20-second animation scene. Ultimately, I got around that by removing that footage and getting some additional footage that was displayed, but it just goes to show you how much worse YouTube has gotten for creators over time. But not YouTube specifically, but more so Google, because as we all know, Google owns YouTube, and I want to say that things started going downhill ever since Google took them over. The whole thing is just incredibly frustrating, because it gives you the impression that Google and YouTube do not care about the little guy. If you're someone like PewDiePie, who has millions of subscribers out there, they will do whatever they can to keep them because they are raking in the ad revenue. But when it comes to someone like yours truly, who has less than 1,000 subscribers, who's uploading content on a consistent basis, trying to get good quality content out there, basically Google is telling people like me, well, it sucks to be you, but we're going to cut you loose from the partner program. We're not going to pay you any money because you don't matter as a person. You're the little guy. There are 7 billion people on this planet, but you don't even have 1,000 people following you. So what you say, what you do, doesn't matter in the slightest. That's the impression you get from Google by what they're doing. And the worst part of it is that it's not specifically Google, because we've seen this happen with other companies too. Companies that get way too big and way too greedy, and they lose sight of how they first started. Apple is one, Walmart. It's a recurring theme. The companies, they end up with these CEOs that go into work every day, they don't do squat, they put their feet up on their desk, earning millions of dollars every single year, and they don't care about the person at the bottom who's working their butt off, who's trying to make a living, because, hey, they've already got their millions of dollars in the bank, they're set for the rest of their entire life, they can buy whatever they want, so screw everyone else. Just to give you some insight, Chad Hurley is one of the co-founders of YouTube. He's making $4.5 million every year. And the guy who's currently in charge, his name is Sundar Pichai. He's the CEO of Google, and Google owns YouTube because they bought over YouTube. Pichai is actually making close to $200 million a year. His net worth at the end of 2017 was over $1 billion. Do you think he cares? Heck no. He's set for life. He's got hundreds of millions of dollars sitting in the bank. He doesn't care about the little guy like yours truly. People like, I don't know, Crystal Sky, Roxy, Purple Zigzagoon, The Jester's Room. No, he doesn't care about any of us because we are insignificant. We don't have enough people following us. We are not a celebrity. So, because of that reason, we're not making YouTube enough money in ad revenue, therefore, they don't want to pay us a single cent. And the worst part about all of this is, according to the email, even if your account goes above 1,000 subscribers and maintains that 4,000 hour mark over a 12-month span, at that point, YouTube is still going to review your account before re-accepting you into the program. So if, let's say from a gaming channel's perspective, they take a look and they see, oh, well, most of your videos have to do with video games, and, you know, that's copyrighted footage, so, yeah, we're not going to allow you the capability to remonetize your account and your videos. This is how bad it has gotten now with YouTube. And like I said, it's just so infuriating because as someone who has been with YouTube for the better part of a decade now, I can remember when it was actually a decent place. And even before I started up TOONDISE, going back into the early 2000s, when YouTube first started up before they were bought out by Google, it was a much better place overall than it is now. Now you've got tons of idiots basically attacking everyone, coming out with rant videos, some of which are racially charged, others filled with profanity, stupid content, and these people, they're the ones who are basically ruining it for the rest of us. Ruining it for the people who actually do want to get the quality content out there to their fans, to their viewers, to their subscribers. So, ultimately, Google isn't going to change their position. I mean, we know for a fact that they don't care. Its CEO, Sundar Pichai, doesn't care. No matter how loud we voice our opinions on this, they're not going to change. But what you guys can do to help out channels like TOONDISE, like others that have not yet hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, you can spread the word about this. You can tell your friends, tell your families, tell them to watch these channels. If they like the content that's being produced, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and use word of mouth. Get out the word that Google is basically attacking everyone under 1,000 subscribers because they want to cut costs. It's as simple as that. They aren't making enough billions of dollars every single year as it is, so in order to save even more money and further increase their own profits, I mean, let's be honest here, I mean, $200 million a year, well, yeah, that's not enough for Mr. Pichai. He needs another $200 million, and that way he can build his own personal spacecraft and go flying across the solar system. So, yeah, we have to just find every way possible to minimize expenditures and cut all the people at the bottom out, and it's really infuriating. It goes to show you what a society bent on greed turns out to be like. And it's more exasperating than anything else. So, anyways, I just wanted to get this video out to tell you what's been happening, to get the word out about this. Like I said, for someone like myself, who was already earning pennies a month, it's not the pennies, or the lack thereof, that really hurt the bottom line. It's more so the fact that it goes to show you Google's true colors. And you know what? I, for one, will not support them in the future. So I will not buy Google products. I'm not going to buy a Google smartphone. I'm not going to buy their Google Home voice control, Amazon Alexa ripoff. That's what I'm going to do to show them that, hey, what you're doing here is wrong. And if enough of us actually refrain from buying Google products and spending money on Google services, that may actually do more to change Google's policies on the matter than anything else, because ultimately that will hurt their bottom line. And since all they care about is profit anyway, when they start losing profit because people aren't buying their stuff, then maybe they'll actually take notice. Hey, it happened with Nintendo, right? I mean, they weren't listening to us for the longest period of time throughout the Wii and Wii U era, and then the Nintendo Switch came around, and all of a sudden we started getting the games again that we wanted. Metroid Prime 4, perfect example. So, it can happen, but you have to hit them where it hurts, and with big companies like Google, it's their wallet. Anyways, just to ease your concerns a bit, though, from a production standpoint, I will still be producing content for TOONDISE. Myself, Roxy, Christina, William, Danny, all of us, we are still going to push this content out to you guys. We do have a couple of new series that we have planned for later this year and beyond, going into 2019. You can check them out on our new website, toondise.com. We launched that last September as part of our 5-year anniversary, just to thank you guys, our viewers, for staying with us all throughout the years, watching our content. I've seen your positive comments firsthand. I know that you guys love what we're doing, so we're not going to stop. And, you know, if you want to see what we're up to in the months and the year ahead, you can visit our website, and our TV schedule is posted there, our news feed, whenever we have an announcement or something important to talk about, we have that posted on the homepage. So make sure you check it out. It's www.toondise.com. You can bookmark it, and yeah, keep up to date with all the latest stuff happening here at TOONDISE, and we're gonna press on. We're gonna still get the content out to you guys, but you know what? It's up to you to get us known. So spread through word of mouth, just on forums, on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter. Just let people know about us. Let them know about your other favorite YouTubers who may not be at the 1,000 subscriber mark, but you like their content as well. And just get people out there to take notice, to subscribe, to hit that like button, and, you know, hopefully it'll help everyone out in the long run. So, that's all I want to touch base upon with you guys today. Remember, for all the latest announcements and updates, just like I mentioned, visit the all-new toondise.com. Follow us on Twitter, hashtag TOONDISE, at TOONDISE, and if you enjoy our programs, hit that like button, and you can always support us on patreon.com/TOONDISE, and even if you don't have the means to financially support us, that's okay, just follow us on Patreon, keep up to date with what's going on, and spread the word. Until next time, I'm Scott, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.